Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be playing Tryndamere in the top lane, and we're going to be going with a different kind of test build, testing out how to maximize ability haste on this character to make the most use of him. So we're playing against the Tompkins top, playing against the frog, catfish, whatever you want to call him. This character is extremely annoying to play against. And when you're playing against this kind of character, having a little bit of extra sustain is pretty nice. Let me take a kind of a big trade with him. Got the fleet proc. Go ahead and run out with it. So let me go ahead and talk about the build a little bit. So with this build, here are the runes we're running. You got Triumph, obviously, but we're going to be taking fleet rather than lethal tempo. And maybe we can get a kill on this guy. Ooh, nice. Alright, so whew, got to kill Tom Catch. Wow, that was really close. I'm going to say my my fleet footwork, giving me a little bit of extra move speed on the previous trade, actually helped out quite a bit. Anyways, so we got fleet footwork. It's going to give us a little bit of move speed, and it's going to give us a little bit of extra sustain. We're going to be going into Gore Drinker as our mythic item. The reason we're going to Gore Drinker is Gore Drinker gives a lot of what Tryndamere wants. It gives us a ton of attack damage. It gives us ability haste. It gives us a little bit more wave clear.
I am your worst.
It does give us Omnivamp and HP, which normally isn't really the best on Trynd. But with the way we're going to build Trynd, we're going to build so that we have a ton of ability haste. So we're going to be cycling through our spins like crazy, both in and out of combat.
As you wish.
So normally you'd have to, be able to stick on your target. When you spin, you have to be able to go ahead and, crit your target. That way you can reset that spin and kind of get the, the chain going, right? Where you just like run someone down with chain crits. Well, hopefully with this setup, what I'm trying out here, and you guys can give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Hopefully with this setup, even if we spin and say like we're against Xayah, and Xayah ulties and is able to cut away from us with the root, that we'll be able to just spin right on her in the next 2 seconds anyways, just because the amount of ability haste we're running. So that's kind of the idea I'm going with in this video. Kind of as a test build, but let me know what you think about a Tryndamere build with max ability haste. I think it's an interesting concept, and it will cost us a little bit of the, sustained damage when we're on somebody, but it's going to give us a lot of extra stick potential, which sometimes is the only thing you need. Gonna make sure to stay behind this minion if possible. Ooh, still took the Q. But you know what? We're burning a lot of his mana. He used, I think, 2 E's there. I used 2 Qs. And we're going to be able to shove the wave in. Which the main thing against Tahm Kench is the fact that, like, if we're able to maintain our farm levels, able to shove in constantly, this is going to help us quite a bit. So I'm actually going to take it back right now. We're going to grab Phage. So this is going to restore 2% for health over 6 seconds. So every time we hit our spin onto the Tahm Kench, every time we auto him, whatever, we're getting a little bit of health back. Phage is actually an insane item for early game sustain. And sustain is the name of the game for this, like, how we're approaching this matchup. We're going to try to outlast the Tahm Kench. Now, Tahm Kench obviously has a bunch of health regen, tied to his kit. He's got the shield, the gray health, whatnot. Hard all in, hard to, outlast health-wise. But if we can bait him into using a lot of abilities, without us actually, being all in and dying, us sustaining through that, we can maybe run him out of mana. And maybe that could be the way we can out-sustain him, kind of like how we used to treat the Malphite matchup. Okay, got our R. Just gonna go in Q. And let's go in and, okay, no pink. It's got Doran's Blade and Cloth Armor. So Doran's Blade, it does give Omnivamp, which, will heal on his Q and stuff as well. So he wanted a little bit of on-hit damage early. Kind of like, you know, even though Tahm Kench does mostly magic damage, it's something like what a Gwen would do. For that little bit of on-hit damage early. Tahm Kench certainly has that on-hit multiplier. Okay. We got Kiana coming topside, potentially. Oh, I think this might be it for us, guys. No! I was hoping to get an auto attack. I tried to juke down to get out of the Tahm Kench W, but Tahm Kench actually didn't W max range there, and he got me. Maybe I could have tried juking to the side, but rip. Oh well, Tahm Kench got a kill thanks to his Kiana General helping him out quite a bit. I should make it back for some of the minions at the very least. So I'm not going to get like impossibly behind here. When I build towards Gore Drinker, that's going to help me with a little bit of wave clear too. And maybe we could just out-push the Tahm Kench. So that was Tahm Kench's flash there. Let me go ahead and ping that. Just so my general knows. That is a Tabby spy. So again, just really focusing on shoving in the wave. Keeping this wave shoved is going to be really important for us. I'm going to ward deep, just so I can see Kiana a little bit earlier. It looked like Kiana was going back into river. Like, I saw her briefly, and then she ducked back in the river. I thought maybe she wouldn't gank top, but she came right back up. I'm assuming she was doing the scuttle crab right after she finished scuttle.
Into battle.
Okay, I think I baited him. Nice. So I saved my ult. So, just so you know, when you're in Tahm Kench's stomach, it's kind of like when you're being pulled by Urgot ulti. When you're in Tahm Kench's stomach, you're actually not taking damage. It's not until the actual spit animation happens where you're actually dealt that damage. So what I did is, even though I got eaten by Tahm Kench, I didn't actually ulti until right as he is about to spit me out. And that gave me a full 5 seconds after he spat me out to go ahead and deal damage to him. Obviously we didn't need that long since Nocturne was beating him up on him the entire time. But yeah, that's kind of the mechanic I use there. So, got our Gore Drinker. This should give us a lot of healing. So we got not only the 10% Omnifamp, but we get the Thirsting Slash for both Wave Clear, and it's going to give us a little bit of healing based off, you know, missing health. And it looks like base healing based off our attack damage. So we are going to get a lot of attack damage with our setup, along with the ability haste. Gosh, I can't believe I missed the cannon. F.
As you wish.
Yeah. Just, you know, let me know what you think about, like, a max ability haste Tryndamere build and the concept of it. So, what we're going to go do here, so we could go Zerkers, but I think, just for, you know, the testing purposes, we could also go Ionian Boots of Lucidity. It's kind of weird not just calling them cooldown boots, but just for everyone that's new to the game coming in, I want to make sure they know what I'm talking about here. It's, of course, the 950 cost boots. Really efficient for Tryndamere overall. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow, what a combo. Okay. I mean, that was like, I was CC'd for like 10 seconds straight. Like, all knockups and then the freaking E, right? Wait, I'm just healing though. Oh, that damage. So the lower HP you get on Tryndamere, you know, the bigger your crits and stuff are going to be hitting for because of the amount of AD that you're getting as you get low HP. And I use that to kind of burst them down. So that healing from Gore Drinker, absolutely crushing it for me. That plus Kiana, like, she used all of her abilities to kind of burst me down and CC me with the double root into the ulti, and she didn't grab an invisibility element, or you know, whatever her ability is. So I'm gonna go back here. So next time we're gonna build is we're gonna build into Navori. So Navori, straight up ditch 30 ability haste, most ability haste you can get from an item. But also having the cooldown reduction on crits is really nice, not only just for, you know, my spin, but all of my abilities, like my Q and my W. Doesn't affect the R, unfortunately. However, they have released a new item that maybe we try out for this video, Axiom Mark, that does reduce cooldown for ultimate. So, let's see. How's the game looking? Looks like we got the first couple dragons. This guy's got a tear. He's crying. We gotta be careful not to be eaten into turret. That wouldn't be fun. I'm just gonna go ahead and take these this plant right here while I'm thinking about it. And I'm gonna ward the Hex Gate, so when you have this map, you can take the portal like across. And sometimes, like, if you ward here, like, Kiana could just, like, loop all the way around with the Hex Gate and just come out. Can we just dive this guy? Alright, Q, use Gore Drinker. Even though the active obviously doesn't hit the, you know, minions and give me the thirsting slash healing, I still have the Omni Ban, which that by itself can give me healing. Okay. Really good job from Nocturne. I think he should have came in a little bit earlier, but he was finished in the ground. I can respect that. Okay. So they got Crown. Man, this item is insane, by the way. Like, the fact that I can't just walk up and just burst down Victor, and he could just do the same, like, he could just burst me down, 100 on me, but I'm doing 75% less damage for a second and a half. This item is insane. Plus, he's got first strike, so he's generating a bunch of gold. Rip. Well, at least Nocturne got one back. Nocturne's got the Axiom Mark too, so he just refreshes ultimate cooldown with the item. If you start snowballing on Nocturne, like, that item is insane. You could do the same thing with Tryndamere, by the way, just diving somebody over and over again. Might be a little bit hard to completely snowball against a Tahm Kench. I mean, if you guys haven't played this matchup, you guys have no idea. It is terrible. He's got Bramble. So when you're against a Bramble user, when you get that Grievous Wounds, just wait until the Grievous Wounds ends and then use your Q for Fury. And then we got Gore Drinker like I do here. You see how I didn't instantly, oh, I'm just gonna walk away. Okay. I think I just got saved. So because Tom Kench ate me, I wasn't able to be hit by the, I don't know if I can. Swain's a beast. Oh, they're just, I don't have ulti. They're so low, these all sums though. I can push. Oh, really good rotations by my team. Yeah, so the plan with this build is to go over 100 ability haste. And just like, what? Like, you can't cap on ability haste, but you hit those soft caps, right? Where you can, like, less cooldown reduction. But we can still build into Navori, and I'm going to build Essence Reaver next. So Essence Reaver is kind of crucial to set up too, because it gives 20 build haste, but also, along with Navori, is going to give me a bunch of crit. Which is going to help me spin a ton. So right now, my spin is on a 4.32 second cooldown. I'm currently sitting at 85 ability haste. So with this build, I'm hoping that with a spin, 1 crit, again I repeat, 1 crit into another spin. So currently with our setup, it's 2 crits equals 1 spin. You know, spin, crit, crit, spin, crit, crit, spin. You may have heard me say that a couple times on stream. Well, this setup, we're potentially going to go into the spin, crit, spin, just over again like that. Me just, no. Well, here's the thing. I didn't use Fleet Haste proc. Oh my god, look at this spin cooldown. Oh, he ate her? Okay. He just ditched her. Wait. I'm gonna run you down. I've got the ability haste, baby. Oh gosh. So, that's what I'm saying. If you just have the Navori, if you don't crit, you don't reset your spin. But with this, like, my ability haste is just kind of doing that for me. I could just chase down permanently. That is so far, like, I guess the Kiana ditched Tom Kench before Tom Kench was able to W out. Or maybe Tom Kench W too late. Either way, like, Kiana got ditched. So that is a mechanic with Tom Kench. You can eat one of your teammates and, like, W yourself in or W yourself out. As a, like, engage tool or whatever. Usually just use it disengage, but yeah. Okay, so let's go into Essence. Oh, I'll take this blue buff too. Yes, give me more. More ability haste. Keep smacking him down. Top Kench did not have a fun time versus me. I need to run away. And yes, I can run away very easily with a less than 4-second spin timer. Oh my gosh. I'm about to go back and get even more ability haste here. We are over 100 ability haste right now. 101. And let me salt this. Get Sheen. So we're at 111. Giving us a grand total of 53% cooldown reduction. I don't mind if I do. Let me help myself with this red buff.
I am your worst nightmare.
Alright. I think for the sake of content, we might have to just dive deep. Like, way over dive on them. That way they don't just surrender. Okay, maybe this is a good idea. Guys, this wasn't actually supposed to work. I was supposed to be inting for content. Okay, well, let me go grab my SMQ. Oh, hey, my team did it for me. Yes, do it. Wait, we actually we dealt with them. We got out. We have so much ability haste, man. It's actually crazy. We're 126, 56% CDR, 3.5 seconds on the cooldown on my spin. I don't know why I just started hitting Baron, but screw it. Okay. Next time we're going to build is going to be Axiom Arc. This item is insane because it gives 25 ability haste on top of, you know, some lethality, which Tryndamere uses pretty well since I deal all physical damage. So when hitting people that are pretty squishy, like pretty much the entirety of enemy team, besides the top catch who just has full armor. Oh, man. Oh, that was one crit, one spin, right? I just killed someone who's invisible. Oh. That is the entirety of the enemy team, by the way. I knocked her hard. Oh, maybe I should just kill the turret. How much healing have we gotten from Fleet Footwork? We've gotten 4,600 health from Fleet in 20 minutes? That's insane. That's like more than I've gotten from Second plus Revitalize, like combined, going into Resolve Tree. Okay, let me get this Hextech Soul. So Hextech Soul, by the way, like Hextech Dragon, this actually just got buffed in this patch. 6 ability haste, 6 attack speed per step. So, yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting. So we're at 122. Let's grab this. Then we'll go ahead and grab our blue buff. So we're on 132, 57%. I think blue buff might send us to 60. Let's see what it takes us to. No. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I muted pings. My bad. Can't outburst me. Alright, we're at 59%. So why you know I pinged? Oh, he caught me. Damn, the logic. Taunt. Wait, how come when are they gonna take out those voices? Oh, the double spin! Wait, I live here, right? This is where the build takes off. So you're really like spin, crit, just over and over again. And so you get to this threshold, and now I can build wherever I want, right? So we're at 60% cooldown reduction, 152 ability haste. Our spin is on a 3.1 second cooldown. So by the time that we're finishing, like we spin, go through the animation of spin, and we finish our crit, we can spin again. Spin, crit, spin, crit, spin. And this could potentially increase the amount of damage we're getting from spins, also increasing the mobility we have out of combat, or in the case where we can't reset our spin, because, you know, they like Xayah ult, maybe we get like Lux bound and we can't auto anybody. Like, it helps us stick just so much better.
Double kill.
So it's an interesting concept for sure. And like actually feeling it played out, like it feels phenomenal, to be honest. Yeah, I would love to see this against like, and play against like an Ezreal or something with this. Like something I'll just like blink away. Something I have a hard time getting onto. Yeah, what's up, baby? Maybe I can build Surreal this last item for the ability haste and get a little bit of pen for this Tom Kench. He's taking like a third of his HP. I'm kind of just chilling. There's like no one can catch me. Can I just burst her now? Oh wait, it happened again. Oh wait, I crit her, so I just spun again. I'm not used to this. I actually could have like insta-killed her, but I forget that my spin just resets so quickly. It's gonna have to take some practice. But I can just like play, I can just toy with my opponents, literally. See ya?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Cyrilda, I mean we could build this first. When's our blue buff coming out? A minute? I want to test with even more ability haste. I want to see if we can get down to 2-second spins. Or like in the 2-second threshold. Our team's kind of dying. My team's like diving fountains, so. Oh no, I didn't crit. Oh. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. What you think of this new test, new mathematically, you know, deciding build that, you know, 1 crit equals 1 spin. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.